What's happening? Welcome to the channel. My name is Kevon the Golden, and today, everyone, we will be watching X-Men 97 Season 2, Episode 9. This has been a very complicated season so far. Let me explain. Yes, I will be the first to advocate for episodes that's not based off the main, overarching plot of the season. We can get fun episodes like the X-Men going to the Savage Land to fight Exodus, or we can get episodes like Wolverine trying to get his Antimanian back and shit like that. But here's the thing, when a season has been cut down to 9 episodes, you don't have a lot of time to spare. And I can understand some people's complaints like, yeah, shouldn't we be dealing with Apocalypse? Shouldn't we be getting more Apocalypse? We only got like 9 episodes this season. 1 episode less than last season. So, yeah, I understand the complaints. It's very understandable. I also understand from a person like me who loved the quote-unquote filler episodes, but in my personal opinion, I really think you just don't have time for filler episodes when seasons now is only 8 to 9 episodes. So, yeah, I can see why some of that made this season not seem that good as the last season. It seemed like when we dealt with our big bad of the last season, it felt like it impacted everything else after that. Like, once Genosha... once them signals was dropped on Genosha, we had our ball rolling for our main plot. And it seemed like once Magneto got killed, we started doing other shit. And hey. But other than that, I feel like it was still a decent season overall. Still not as good as the first season. Hopefully they can get that vibe back in like season 3. But hopefully they finish it strongly this episode. Just hoping for everybody we've seen throughout the season to come together to take out Apocalypse. We know there are some people out there that we've seen throughout this season that have personal vendettas against Apocalypse, and if Apocalypse is the big bad in this finale, then yeah, I hope some of those people will come help the X-Men and aid the X-Men for their own personal revenge. People like Angel, people like Cable, people like Exodus. But enough being said, if you want to see full-length reactions, go on here and subscribe to my Patreon. The link should be down in the description below if you want to see full-length reactions, ladies and gentlemen. But enough being said, let's go on here and see what the X-Men has in store for us today.
Then what's our move, soldier?
We want to end Apocalypse. Gambit has to die.
God damn it, motherfucker.
I ain't losing Remy. Not to Cable.
Yeah, I'm back on the X-Men side. Yeah, I'm not giving up Remy, baby. Remy lip boy, no, I'm not getting rid of that Cajun boy.
We need you to tell us how to destroy Apocalypse.
Apocalypse was forged by the Celestial Will. If you try to end him, you risk offending powers beyond your comprehension.
Yeah.
We appreciate your protection, Ship. But
That's
we have
why it's
also
safe
come
to say
protect a friend
Apocalypse
of
as
our own.
well.
Just those who enter the Celestial Shrine do not come out without paying a price.
So it's a sacrifice, huh?
But I ain't turning back now. Gambit wouldn't. Sister!
Jean would never. Scott ass laid up in that hospital bed, she'll be in Logan's arms like, Logan, I'm so scared for me.
So if you won't turn over Gambit, I will take him and your X-Men by force.
Really?
You should know by now.
With
my
fucking X-Factor? You finna
will
take
not
the X-Men
stand
by
down.
force with fucking X-Factor? You ain't even got Dolores no more, motherfucker. Even with X-Factor, like, Ava, probably almost heavy hitter.
Just Charles
Psylocke,
Xavier.
maybe?
Cable, get us inside.
There's only one way they could break that shield.
Nathan, he's on that ship.
X Factor and X Force working together.
What a treacherous
Two
little
birds,
bastard.
one stone.
Yeah, I'm with Wolverine. Let's kill these fucking
Clear to
cones.
engage.
You brought a Sentinel here? Really, motherfucker?
I'm an X-Man. Pretty sure I always was.
Mm-hmm. Love the Lord. It's where your father would have wanted you.
And if your friend cannot survive, the world will be stronger for his loss.
The love of my life is a part of evolution? Like, come on now.
You fight against the impossible.
That's what you do. For the people you love.
You don't give up on love, Shaq.
Sacrifice your life for his.
Oh my god.
For Remy,
Is it really
I'd
love,
do
shit?
anything.
Then you shall have what you seek.
To death do us part. Oh my god. We finna lose, Rogue. How can't things be perfect? We're always going through some bullshit.
Oh my stars and garters. Quite
Sweet
literally.
Rogue. Are you eternal?
Mein Gott.
Sister, you are alive!
Rogue?
Just thank you, Elf, for keeping the faith.
Oh, she knows her last day on Earth. It's a battle she's not gonna return from.
What is it ship said? No one enters that shrine without paying a price.
X-Factor's breached the tower.
We are facing next sentinels by the dozens. Human pilots. This will require a delicate touch.
Beam they ass up, Storm. A goddess has entered the motherfucking battlefield, nigga. And y'all will pay for y'all crimes.
I don't want to hurt you, son. But I will stop you if I have to.
Please, Nathan, listen to us.
Give your ass an
We
optic
can
ass
stop
whooping, boy.
Apocalypse and save Gambit.
I gotta get the black shades. Them bitches
You
raw.
know I can't do that. Gambit is one life. Apocalypse will kill billions. Nathan, no! Someone forgot to knock.
I want to see this. Oh, fuck. Angel, this ain't fair.
Something.
More fuck.
Bold words from the X-Man who's now protecting Apocalypse.
Nice try, lady. But these brains have already been scrambled.
I'm trying to kill the unkillable right now.
Hey, kid.
I thought we went over this. I'm not a kid.
Yeah. But you are about to get schooled.
It's such a dick, Summers.
Just a little friendly fire. Figured a big, tough X-Force gal like yourself could handle the heat.
Am I going too fast for you, old timer?
You got moves, kiddo.
Oh, juke his ass, Jubilee.
Knowing when to pack it in.
Don't be a hero.
Nice maneuver. Nice maneuvering.
Now where would the fun be in that?
I ain't expecting no motherfucking dog fight this whole fucking episode, nigga.
Ouch! That looked like it might hurt in the morning.
They didn't aura Jubilee the fuck up this season. That's the one plus I love about this season. The aura up they didn't gave Jubilee.
No, neither of us can really make a dent in the other, right? You got another idea?
It's just a standstill,
Maybe a
nigga.
nice check. Get off of her!
He got a bitch ass power. Like, he just jump you. Raymond!
Long
Long time no see, Misery. What I miss?
Oh, fuck. Come on, school they ass, Gambit. Show up, Pro Dude. Experienced X-Man with a lot of battle experience, all that shit. So these jolly jokers is finna get their ass whipped. Woo, fuck.
Quality over quantity, mon ami.
Are you in this fight or not?
Yeah, I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I'm fighting my fucking parents. Can y'all do anything else besides getting y'all ass whooped, X Factor? It's your daddy, boy. Come on. What an ungrateful little bastard.
Cable, no!
I'm sorry.
You motherfucker. You fucking bastard.
Nathan, what did you do?
Y'all gotta ask to kill him. He killed a fucking X-Man.
Status report.
It's over.
We not finna just let this nigga walk away, right? No. But you are woken up out of this dumb fuck! Oh, sweet death, my horseman. Oh, fuck. It's not even a horseman no more. This is Apocalypse merged with Gambit.
This isn't how this is supposed to happen.
Is it just me, or is the Cajun sounding a lot like our old friend Big Blue?
I can't reach Gambit's mind.
Gambit ain't there anymore.
He's completely taken over him.
Hold your fire, Nathan. That's what got us into this.
Fucking
Remy,
idiot.
if you're in there, we don't
He's
want
so
to hurt
fucking
you.
tunnel vision, it's ridiculous. I love it at times, but sometimes it gets in the fucking way.
You will lose, as you always do.
Nigga, that gun ain't gonna do shit.
For now, you all belong to me. My X-Men.
Wow.
No! Release them! Oh, how I have waited millennia for this moment. The ones you care for will be your undoing.
And I admit, Charles has learned nothing. Jack shit of this.
No.
Talking about. What's this? What the fuck is this? Oh, Shetty. Get that demon up out of him, bro. Holy fuck. Got his
You've been
bitch
carrying
ass
him
trapped
around
inside
your
that
whole
crystal.
life. Reckon you'll figure out what to do with this.
Finally gave him his piece.
Rogue really do always come to Gambit's rescue.
But do we have to lose Rogue?
To save you, there needed to be a sacrifice.
Fuck, man.
Who are you to
Nightcrawler.
challenge the sacrifice she has made?
Not to challenge it, but to complete it.
Your life for hers?
But I also believe, with time, my memory will be a seed from which new ones will grow. As they were
Oh, we
always
got him
meant
back
to be.
together. My favorite
How
X-Men
can
couple.
you be so certain your end will bring forth all? this life?
Because I have faith.
How honorable, Kurt. Him making this sacrifice for his sister. It's very in character of him. Especially with the stuff they've been giving him throughout this season. For Kurt having to go 1v1 against a knight like Exodus this season, this is something a knight would truly do. Sacrifice himself for others. And that was what an X-Man truly does. Sacrifice themselves for others.
What in the... Who the hell are...
Ah, fuck. Raven has returned.
Don't mind me. Mystique determined to attack the United States? I'll say.
We back on some grimy shit next season. This was a decent season finale. I feel like a lot of the setup they did for the quote-unquote filler episodes came to pay off in the finale, in my opinion, because them giving extra time to Kurt in that, Savage Land episode, the choices that he was making and things like that, him showing no matter what, he will sacrifice himself to save his sibling, and it really came back to play in the end here in the finale with him sacrificing himself for Rogue and turning himself over to the Celestial. But I do love Rogue was willing to sacrifice herself for Gambit. I feel like sometimes in any type of TV show, media, movies, it doesn't matter. When they show a relationship with men and women, they show the man, make all the sacrifices and do everything and show the most affection and give everything for the woman. And it's just, I'm happy to see in a comic book universe, we can see Rogue also feel the same for Gambit and also is equally in love with Gambit as he is with her. We seen him sacrifice himself last season to fight that sentry that they dropped on fucking Genosha, but pushed her out the way to sacrifice himself. So I love to see the return, that she wasn't just all talk. She wanted Gambit back no matter what the outcome was, or no matter if she was going to be alive in the end, or no matter however. But she just wanted Gambit back, and that was her main goal, and that is, in my opinion, is real love. Happy they get to continue this love story. Something that's been everybody's been a big fan of throughout the comics is the relationship between Gambit and Rogue, especially throughout the past, few years with them making that bond closer and stuff, them having their own comic book run together and things like that. But yeah, happy that this season and a lot of this show, from last season, was built around that love connection, because I really don't like the whole Cyclops Jean and Wolverine messy bullshit. I feel like their relationship to be the main couple of the X-Men is very, very complicated and very, very messy. The only thing we had to deal with that's kind of complicated with the Gambit Rogue thing is the bullshit with Magneto last season, and Rogue in the same fucking episode realized that she was wrong and made the wrong decision, and realizing that, yeah, love is deeper than skin, shit like that. Just because she can never have a physical connection with Gambit doesn't mean she should be with somebody else because she can have a physical relationship with him. That's just lust, and lust do not last forever. Love does in some situations. But as we know, We had a few people die this season. We had Kurt hand himself over to a Celestial. Um, we had Apocalypse gathered and squeezed into a gemstone. So we all know this is a comic book universe, and nobody is really gone forever. Nobody is never really sent away forever, and nobody is really dead forever. Um, yes, some of these moments and stuff like that, it gets you in the moment, but once you calm down and realize, oh, this is a comic book universe, and most likely everybody comes back. Well, look at the live action. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. Captain fucking America is coming back. So you don't think in an animated show they're not gonna bring back Magneto, Kurt, all the people that we have lost, Ileana, Magic. A lot of these people will be brought back further down the line, because let's be for real here, we cannot truly do X-Man anything without Magneto. Yes, he does get his ass whooped and get killed sometimes, but yeah, Magneto never gone forever. But other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully y'all appreciated and enjoyed these reactions this season. I do have to admit, season 1 was way better, but this does not mean season 2 was trash at all. I don't know, I feel like they did a decent job with the Apocalypse plotline, with the time and stuff that they had. But other than that, I can't wait to see the next big bad next season. I know it just won't be Mystique by herself. Let's be for real here. I have been hoping to see some of the people that have closer relationships to Magneto. It seemed like we wasn't getting a lot of that in season 1, but I feel like they made up for it in this season by showing people like Polaris and having, Raven return at the end. And what could Raven really be out for? Is our own personal goals, or is it to get, Magneto back? So, hey, I'm here for it. But other than that, hopefully next season, I'm predicting and wishing we can see more. I always want to see more mutants. I want to see more of the Marvel Universe involved in some of these fights and things, because there are major threats where the X-Men has to reach out for help, and there are world level threats and Omega level threats that sometimes the Avengers and Fantastic Four have to help out the X-Men, or they have to just get involved for their own reasons of saving the world. So hopefully next season we can see some of those conflicts, that they're not just the only team in this universe, like we seen in season 1, that how when there was a big battle and a big situation, it affected the whole world. That Spider-Man, Cloak and Dagger, we had the Avengers out there, Tony and fucking Cap, having to fight off problems that, let's be for real, not the X-Men created, but there was enemies and main problems of the X-Men that affected the whole world. And I just want to see more of that next season. And I feel like we didn't get to see a lot of that this season. But other than that, I also want to see more of the children of Magneto. Wanda is a big part of X-Men lore. Pietro, big part of X-Men lore. We seeing Polaris. I'm happy they doing that. I also want to see more of mutants that worked with Magneto in the past. The Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Pyro, Toad, the Blob. Just give me more people that's just not the good guys. And I just want to see. Magneto has died, quote unquote, died. People thought Magneto has died 2 seasons in a row, and I want to see some people that was close and actually connected to the Magneto on a day-to-day basis. I want to see how they feel about that. I want to see how the rest of his family feel about him being dead this season. I want to see how the people that was rolling with him and thought that Magneto was a messiah, I want to see how they feel about Magneto being dead now. we get to see some of that with the Estes crew and the mutants that look towards Magneto as a messiah and feel like he was assassinated and things like that, and it was calling for justice in his name. But again, I would have wished we would have seen some of his family or some of the people we seen on the TV show spend more time with Magneto. But other than that, that's just some stuff I want to see for next season. That's just something I'm just not going to say the show is bad at because they didn't give more mutants some time on this show when they did the best they could to put a lot of mutants that we haven't seen even in the original series in this season and in this show. So yeah. Other than that, want to make sure I touched on everything before I wrap things up. I really didn't even talk about the episode. Mostly I talked about mostly the only thing I talked about was Gambit and Rogue's relationship and the sacrifices that the web was made and stuff like that. But shout out to Jubilee. She is I don't know if she's still a rookie of the year, but hey, shout out to her. She has advanced a lot throughout this season, making a lot of choices on her own that pays off, and that is the right decision. Like her in that X-Force episode, her having to grow up and realize, yes, there's some people we do have to take out, and also standing on her own morals and freeing those mutants that was left in captivity and stuff like that. Also here, she showed her advancements on the battlefield and being a pilot. It was a point in the original series they wasn't even gonna let Jubilee fly the goddamn jet at all, but here we see her being very skilled at flying the jet against somebody who has a lot of experience, like a Havoc, who, let's just be for real here, this isn't his first time flying a jet, this isn't his first time hawking down somebody. The X Factors had their own lore and they've been on a lot of missions themselves. So Havoc is an experienced veteran, and Jubilee juking and shaking his ass, she did a great job. Want to see did I miss anything about anybody else before I wrap this thing up. Feel like that was all for now. Cable and Scott and Jean most definitely gonna have to work on their relationship, but I also do understand why Cable went against his parents in this episode. You do have to understand from Cable's perspective, most of his plot and most of the things that affect Cable that we've seen throughout this show and stuff like that, it's been involved in Apocalypse, him going back to the past, the future, trying to take out Apocalypse, and something that just haunts his whole life. But here we saw him finally get a little peace, and also it makes sense why he had this tunnel vision to go against his parents and go against the X-Men just to take out Gambit and end Apocalypse. It's nothing personal against Gambit, it's nothing personal against his family. He just sees something, his main goal for his entire life is this target that's Apocalypse, and this target is in this building inside of Gambit, and in his mind he thinks the way to end all of this, the way to finally be free from this fucking hunt that I've been on for years, is to end Gambit, because he thinks that Apocalypse is inside of him. But like I said, this tunnel vision can be very useful sometimes, and it can lead to more problems, as we've seen throughout this episode. Him taking out Gambit only unleashed Apocalypse, and we almost spent a whole fucking eternity under Apocalypse rule and his control. So yeah. Cable, you almost fucked up everything. I hope you know that. Sometimes you need to listen to your father. I know you're all gray and shit, Cable, but your father has more experience in this time period leading a fucking team and assessing a fucking battlefield. So yeah. Feel like I caught up on everybody. Yeah. And I love to see that Angel was riding with Cable heavy throughout this season and throughout this battle, because as we know, the Angel of Death, everything that he's been put through by Apocalypse, this is a man that was kind of embarrassed and ashamed by his powers. You know, a lot of people in the X-Men universe and the Marvel universe are not proud of their powers, and warranting him coming from wealth, his father and stuff like that, pushing him to not have these powers and to get rid of them. But in some versions, and his versions, you can say that his father was, you know, Apocalypse. Well, it wasn't Apocalypse, but you know what Mystique do with her powers, she transforms into somebody else. That's what basically Apocalypse did to be his father and put all these ideas into Warrington's head. We seen it in the original series, and I don't know, Warrington's story just always sticks with me and always something I love, because him having his own personal vengeance against Apocalypse is something that's very understandable. He's been manipulated by Apocalypse to hate himself, to the point where when he thought he was going to be able to get rid of these powers, Apocalypse transformed Warrington into this Angel of Death, this four horsemen, if you will, of Apocalypse, and it changed him. It changed his mind. He had this obsession of vengeance, like when he was either turned or when he was still under Apocalypse's control, he still had this tunnel vision for vengeance and death and stuff like that. But when they turned him back and he was going against Apocalypse, he had this tunnel vision to go against Apocalypse no matter what, even if it killed him, because again, he was altered by Apocalypse in a way that's just not normal. We see Warrington was a white man. This nigga is fucking blue. He look like a fucking alien now. So yes, he changed him from his mutant DNA to his looks, all the way down to everything. Apocalypse altered him to where he looks in the mirror, he doesn't see himself anymore. This beautiful angel that looked like they was coming down from the heavens before has been turned into a fucking death devil demon. So yeah, I always understand and love to see Angel try to get some vengeance against Apocalypse, and happy they had him in Cable's X-Force and on his team this season to go after Apocalypse, because these two guys may be there for different reasons, but they there for the same damn reason, and that's to take out Apocalypse, and they are very motivated to do so. Psylocke, I don't really know much about her history with Apocalypse, but from the show's the perspective, the way they put it just seemed like she was just here on a job. She was just here to be on the team. But other than that, yeah, I feel like they did a great job with the X-Force. And with a lot of characters' motivations for going against their own kind to take out Apocalypse and to take out Gambit when they think that, you know, Apocalypse is deciding, you know. But other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to see full-length reactions, go on here and subscribe to my Patreon. The link should be down in the description below if you want to see full-length reactions. But other than that, hopefully I get to see y'all next season on the next X-Men 97 episode season. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, hopefully before then I'll probably get to see y'all in the Doomsday reaction, where we get to see the live action X-Men and stuff like that. But yeah, that's probably the next Marvel reaction that's coming up. A lot of stuff superhero wise in the Marvel universe haven't really interested me lately. That's why you see I don't be reacting to every Marvel movie. I did the Thunderbolts, which was alright, which was a decent movie, but I did Deadpool and Wolverine, which was alright, a decent movie. But other than that, yeah, that's probably the next Marvel thing that will be popping up on this channel if you're looking out for Marvel stuff. But other than that, thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to see the like I said, see y'all next season with the X-Men.
Up a lazy river where the robin song wakes a bright new morning, we can loaf along.